5 life lessons from Amy Carmichael for the woman seeking faithful balance. Women, amazing beings, shaped by different worlds, yet strong in each one. Some let culture and circumstance shape their path. Others choose to write their own story. They don't wait for life to happen, they create it. And here at MoreThanGems, we share stories of women who shape their own fate. Never married, never returned home. Society calls that failure for a woman. Yet Amy Carmichael was never one to live by the rules of the world. She broke all stereotypes, challenged all narratives, and built a legacy of selfless love that changed generations. Today, we're going to dive into her life, her story, and the lessons that might change the way you see yours. And if you are a woman trying to navigate the tension between life, work, marriage, and faith, you have landed at the right place, because Amy's life wasn't glamorous or picture perfect like the movies. It had its own ups and downs, and through it all, she led by faith. Her beauty was in her belief, and that kind of beauty lasts forever. Number 1, stop waiting to feel qualified. God uses the available, not the perfect. Amy Carmichael wasn't anyone's idea of qualified. She was chronically ill. She didn't look the part. She didn't speak the language. And yet, she went. She served. She loved. She rescued. She changed lives. Not because she had everything, but because she gave everything. The world says, be enough before you begin. God says, begin. I am enough for you. In 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27, Paul reminds us, but God chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. This means you don't have to be enough by the world's standards. Your weaknesses don't disqualify you. In fact, they qualify you for grace. And if at any moment you feel small, unprepared, or foolish, remember that you are right where God loves to work. So, Amy didn't wait for the right moment. She responded to God's whisper with a big yes, and God made things easy for her. Practical for you. What's that one thing you want to do so badly in your life, yet you're waiting to be perfect before you start? This week, take that first step. Whether you want to launch a business or pray over your kids or start that ministry, just do it. You don't have to have it all together. You just have to move when He calls. Remember, God equips those who move in obedience. Don't just wait for the right moment. Just begin. One step today. Write the first line. Make that phone call. Sign up for that class. The enemy loves it when you stall in fear of what ifs. But freedom begins with a step. You can do way more than you believe, and not because you are some superhuman, but because God is in you, with you, and for you. Silence the voices that say you're not enough, and embrace the truth that your availability is your qualification. Number 2, love costs something. Real love always shows up. Amy Carmichael rescued children out of temple prostitution in India. She fought the cultural system in a foreign land, risked her life, and raised over 1,000 children as her own. Why? Because she believed that love wasn't a feeling, it was an action. She said, you can give without loving, but you cannot love without giving. The woman gave up everything in love. Her comfort, her recognition, her marriage, all to love the most vulnerable. As John chapter 15, verse 13 says, greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Practical for you. Figure out where God is calling you to show up with love. It might not be grand gestures, just something as small as putting your phone down during dinner, or checking up on your parents, or forgiving your spouse, or maybe texting that friend that you've been avoiding. Real love requires effort, but it also transforms you into becoming the best version of yourself. Start by asking who around you needs presence more than perfection. You don't have to say the right words at the right time. Sometimes just showing up is enough, lending your shoulder when they need it the most. It can be a warm meal, a listening ear, or even a comforting hug. Let your love be evident in every action. Let it interrupt your schedule. Let it challenge your comfort. Don't wait for your turn to be in the spotlight. Express your love in rain or shine, in small moments, because one little act of intentional love each day can multiply into a legacy. Number 3, hidden faith is still powerful faith. Amy never wanted the limelight. She wanted to serve. Once, she refused to have her photo published. She firmly asked for no plaque on her grave. Why? Because her life was never about the recognition. It was about obedience. In the world where charity works are more like PR strategies, Amy chose a quiet place to surrender. Matthew chapter 6, verse 6 tells us, "But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." Pray in solitude. Make sacrifices in secret. They all count. No act goes unrewarded, and your obedience echoes in heaven. Practical for you. This week, do one act of love that nobody else sees. Write a secret prayer for your child. Leave an encouraging note. Reply with kindness, even when you want to bite back. Your secret prayers move the heart of God. Don't underestimate the quiet prayers. Nothing is invisible to God. They are recorded in heaven. Every unseen act of faith becomes a part of God's story. Keep the world out of it. Let it be a secret between you and your God. Find joy in being known by God rather than the world. The quiet path is often the holiest one of them all. Number 4, when you rest, you show you trust. After a brutal fall, Amy spent the last 20 years of her life in bed. But the fall didn't shatter her belief. She kept writing, praying, and discipling. Her greatest impact came from her moments of weakness. She once said, "Blessed are the single-hearted, for they shall enjoy much peace." If you refuse to be hurried and pressed, peace will flow into you like a river. This serves as a reminder to stop chasing everything at once and take a break every once in a while. When we resist the pressure to hurry or multitask, we create space for peace to fill our lives. Psalm chapter 46, verse 10 urges us, "Be still and know that I am God." Rest isn't laziness, it's worship. It means you trust God enough to pause. Practical for you. Take 20 minutes this week for yourself. Take a break. Pause completely. Take this time to ask God what He wants to show you in stillness. Because sometimes your soul needs more than hustle. It needs that holy hush. Rest well, and don't think of it as a luxury. Consider it your birthright. You are not falling behind when you are resting. It's your declaration that God is big enough to handle the world while you take a breather. Peace comes when you trust God enough to stop. Number 5, a surrendered life leaves a supernatural legacy. Amy never had children of her own, yet she became a mother to hundreds of children. Today, the ministry she started still thrives. She never chased legacy. She chased Jesus, and He took care of it all. Psalm chapter 112, verses 1 and 2 promises us, "Blessed are those who fear the Lord. Their children will be mighty in the land. The generation of the upright will be blessed." Amy's life was a seed sown in obedience, and now even after several decades, the fruit still continues to bloom. Practical for you. Start taking small steps to build your own legacy. Your home, your words, and your prayers have the power to shape generations. Each week, journal one spiritual truth that you want your family to carry on. Plant seeds now and harvest the fruit in heaven. You don't need to have a large platform to influence masses. Start from your own home. Your everyday choices reflect the kind of life you want your family to live. Legacy isn't something you leave behind, it's something you build today. It starts with obedience, not applause. One concluding lesson: you don't have to do it all. You just have to say yes to what God is placing in your hands. Don't delve into the what ifs. If He has given something to you, He knows how to make that work for you. Amy Carmichael never craved fame. She lived a quiet faith, and so can you. You are more than your tasks, more than your to-do lists, and more than your doubts. You are more than gems, and the world needs your sparkle.